Yeah, you can see ladybugs just all over this screen. And they're flying all around out there.
So I left the shower pan liner out in the sun for about 30 minutes just to help it make it more malleable, because I always hear complaints about people saying like it's so stiff and hard to work with, but one of the recommendations I heard was to put it out in the sun for a little while. Makes it much more easier to work with. So if you're doing this, little tip.
Before we start, I always have to make Spencer pull his pants up and tighten his belt, because he is just notorious for every single time he wears pants and he bends over, his cracks out the entire time.
Which is fine because that's how they do the dam corners.
Why is it a damn corner?
That's what they call it.
Damn corner! You're like a nice big boulder to rest on. I'm seeing your crack come out to play. Lovey, turn your back towards the wall.
Baby, I can't multitask.
You just have to turn a different direction. It's not like you gotta do anything.
Well, I'm trying to hold this all together, and then you want me to scoop my ass.
You know how installing the shower pan liner is like a one-man job?
Yes.
I just thought of a job that I can have.
What is this?
I could be the crack blocker. For the remainder of this project, I will just stand behind Spencer, starting now. Today is such a beautiful day, you guys, so I wanted to take this opportunity to go and show you guys the living roof and give you a little update on it. Check out how good it's doing. We have tons of grass up here. You obviously can't see the grass at all from down here, but from up there, it's looking pretty darn good. We just can't wait for the grass to start growing more and it gets all nice and shaggy up there, and then you can see it from down here, how cool that will look. But so far so good.
Alright, so we've got the shower pan liner installed and we just need to finish up putting our dam corners in. The reason why we're doing dam corners is just to make sure that apparently the very corners of the curb are a known spot for dry rot. So that's why I'm doing dam corners. Then we can work on putting our final layer of mortar in. Now the mortar is quite the process. It's quite an art form. So anyone that's good at making showers, I got much respect for you.
Yeah, it's just very time consuming trying to make it look nice and smooth and to get the proper pitch and everything, but we're figuring it out, you know, slow and steady. So we're all ready now to start doing the curb in our shower. And what we needed was some wire to put over the curb, and then the mortar goes on top of that. And when we had gone to the store, the wire that people use to do the curbs just comes in these big sheets, and we obviously only need a little bit, so we didn't want to buy all that. So what we're gonna be doing, if you guys have followed us since the beginning, you will know that when we first moved here, there was an old chicken coop attached to the barn that we use now that we had torn down. So whenever we tore that down, we saved whatever materials we thought we might be able to use in the future, like chicken wire. So for our shower curb, we are literally using the chicken wire that we saved from that old chicken coop. I knew it would come in handy someday. So that's the plan. Pretty sure it still has some chicken feathers on it. And you guys, since it's a little bit warmer today, these Asian lady beetles are everywhere, okay? I literally just had one, it just fell. I just had one in my pants. Is this like too much info?
I never felt tomorrow closing in this fast. Oh, I guess time's in a rush. Leaves are falling down, but at least they grow back while I'm on a one-way track. Now I know what it means to grow. Sometimes I understand I'm making all the wrong demands in life. It never pays in the end, but still I am here, moving on like before. I'm yearning to reach the shore. Now I know what it means to grow.
It has been raining all day today so far, and we've just been out here under the deck overhang, and Spencer's been messing around with the tractor. I swear he does this like every single day. He loves tinkering with this thing. But now what we're going to do is go inside and build the shower pan with the last bit of mortar. So we need to get that going. You ready to go do the mortar?
No, you can't make me.
Yes, I can. tip if you're doing this, do not add too much water.
Yeah, I made that mistake twice. The first layer underneath the shower pan liner was the perfect ratio, but after that it's all downhill from there. The curb initially had too much water, and the only reason why it was a problem was because whenever you're shaping the curb, the sides, the vertical sides, want to droop and sag down. So we had to throw a fan on it, let it dry out some, and then on top of the shower liner is the same sand cement mix as below it, and I just added too much water that time, and it's just all the water floats to the top. It makes it impossible to really shape. So
yeah, it's just like a soupy mess. So now we have a fan on it again, but until that water evaporates, it's just impossible to shape and get the right pitch and everything that you need. So if you're doing this, don't make the same mistake we have. Yeah. You can see just all the moisture sitting on top here. There's literally a puddle in the middle over here. So yeah, we just have to wait until this dries up in order to continue. Just do your work.
I can't pay attention to my work because I got someone hovering behind me.
I'm just doing my job.
Baby. I swear to God. You're so stupid.
Install the shower pan liner. Just act like I'm not here.